Honestly, yes. I love Xander Bovis' voice.
It's so good. My favorite joke is when someone picks Joker and they edit the audio cue and he just goes, me! Yeah.
Speaking of...
I love watching Karna play. He's so smart. He plays a style that is very focused on scaring with movement and like not actually hitting buttons, but doing them in ways to condition movement to his advantage, which I adore. And I think that's super cool.
Really, really cool to watch. I want to see if he's able to still execute that same game plan against Bayo, because normally he could be dead.
No, he's
great DI to avoid the follow-up after that second witch twist.
I think he SDI'd up, actually.
Yeah, had to.
Yeah, that was super, super smart. But like I was saying, Joker is a character that really thrives on doing just that in terms of stuffing movement. And Karna is a player that does that as well. But Bayo, ooh.
That was so clean.
That
looked like a Tekken ground bounce.
Yeah, actually, it absolutely did. But Karna is playing against a character that is very, very hard to condition movement for because all of her movement options are burst movement options.
Yes, and also, like, if you empty move around, missing that, oh my god, how's he alive?
He got invuln from that. I saw him flashing. I'm very confused. Maybe I'm blind.
Maybe it was just the...
I'm a Toon Link player. Fun fact.
Wow. It makes sense.
Anyway.
I, too, like screaming. Anyway. So, normally Bayo really, really does punish you for empty movement, but Karna's not... He is playing at a very good range where if Lima wants to stuff it, he's getting clipped by the AHA first.
Yeah, he's also using gun really intelligently to force Bayo just out of or just into the range that he wants him to play in. And if he's just out of the range, he's not getting anything. And if he's just into it, then he runs the risk of getting countered.
Yeah. Oh, what a clean back air.
That was like a Mario back air. It was like inside of her torso.
It definitely like hit the front side of her thigh, of her pelvis.
It was so close that it looked like the reverse hit.
Yes. Okay, that's going to be a grab. Definitely gets the down throw.
Not much other than positioning in this position.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot that you can do as Joker there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm curious. There we go. I was gonna say I'm curious to see why he's down throwing at ledge so much.
There's a lot that I'm curious about right now.
Yeah, me too. This is an interesting situation for sure.
I can smell it in the air. The answer's there's some fear here.
Yeah.
It's
Karna is doing remarkably well right now, though. Having a lead on Lima is no small feat. Never mind. Oh, he hit his double jump.
Okay.
Lima's insane.
I'm surprised Lima could
insane.
make that back. That air dodge making that distance is
it's like a PK Kid air dodge.
Yes. It's not quite that big, which is what blows my mind is that he was able to recognize that.
Yeah.
Like, Lima's control and knowledge of the distance of that recovery is incredible.
Like,
most players have not even gone for that deep of a
Lima is absolutely an incredibly intelligent player, but also I think it kind of goes understated just how much he understands Bayonetta. Like, obviously he was one of the best or the best Bayonetta in Smash 4, depending on who you ask. But, like, in this game, his control over her at all times is incredible.
Yeah. Oh my god, that should not...
I'm so happy right now. I love Joker.
That's like a Town and City exclusive. He was in the magnifying glass when that... I've never seen...
I've seen that kill off the top a lot. I've never seen it off the side.
Screen.
Yeah, actually me neither.
Like, I've seen that send people flying and people live at ridiculous percents.
I've seen it kill off the top, but it never kill screens like that.
Yeah.
That was...
Yeah, because if it kills off the top, they're DIing straight in, so it shouldn't like, spark the kill screen. That's insane.
So weird. Jeez.
At that move, we saw a lot of it in that game. How much it covers that side B, which is a big part of Bayonetta's game plan at all. Like, it blows my mind how well that AHA covers aerial side B.
Yeah, it's really tight, mostly because, well, on aerial side B, it's really good because it just hits right in front of Joker, and it either planks rarely. I think side B is negatively disjointed, maybe? I could be wrong. I know it wasn't in Smash 4, but I'm not sure what it is in this game.
Yeah.
But on the ground, it's incredibly risky because Bayo has, if you don't time it right, she can just heel slide under it.
Right.
Which is spooky.
Yeah, and if you connect a heel slide, that'll actually do a ton of damage.
Heel slide is so spooky.
It's just very high risk. Like pretty medium reward kind of move.
Yeah, I would say so. which I would much rather than the medium risk, high reward from the previous game. But, you know, you can make all sorts of comments about Bayonetta in the previous game versus right now.
Oh, the turnaround was so big there.
That was brilliant.
B-reverse switch twist was so nice, and now you can threaten with another one. Yep. Okay.
What's up?
Try to cover that distance with the nair.
I really, really liked his decision to try to Egahan the ledge in that position, just to keep it hard for Lima to refresh his resources. It's really, really good awareness to be able to stop that from her, even in those bad positions.
Okay. Wow, I'm surprised the gun hit there. Like that the Lima was... I don't know if he just ran out of invincibility or pressed a button.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Sorry, there's a lot happening around
There's a lot happening.
But that reverse... Okay.
That up air was so smart. Way better than nair, because nair's not going to kill there.
Not only that, but up air has a much taller and wider hitbox as a result of her spinning in the y-axis rather than the z-axis.
Okay. Wow, Karna's... or Lima's ability to chase Karna's landing is so nice.
I thought that killed him. It's like, what?
I mean, Lima's at 175 right
Sure,
now.
but up air does not just kill like that normally.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
I
great.
love...
Karna's DI is so nice.
Yeah, I also love Lima's ABK to catch him on the platform in that position, landing with gun. Because there is just enough landing lag on gun that if you time that properly, you can shark him with it, which was exactly what we saw, and it was brilliant.
I don't know if Karna has played a lot against Shadow PR in this game, but I know Shadow PR was one of his most common practice partners in 4. So he's got a lot of experience in at least the Smash 4 Bayo matchup.
That makes sense. And I imagine a lot of the fundamentals from Sheik to Joker in terms of how you approach the matchup conceptually are largely the same.
Yeah, and a lot of the combo DI carries over. Oh, he's dead.
Why did he not Rebel Spread?
He was committing to guns already.
Like
Lima reacted to him trying to gun to get distance.
I'm not quite good at following in the magnifying glass, so I
mean, the fact that Lima was able to is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, let go of the Rebel's Guard really early too, so Lima was able to still catch with side B.
Ooh, that was a great air dodge in that position. Joker is so good at like frame trapping those air dodges, or not quite frame trapping, but just following up on those air dodges. Ooh!
That up air was so clean.
God, Karna's playing so well right now.
And yet he's sitting at 100% on his last stock with Lima at 40 on his second. It's rough sometimes.
Yeah, I would say so. Simultaneously, Bayonetta is a character that you kind of like are okay being at high percent against, but also one that you are very, very scared to be at high percent against, because sometimes you just get back aired and explode, but other times you live till 200.
Yeah.
So, trade-off.
That's
She's
true.
definitely a lot less consistent in those positions than a lot of other
This is definitely one of those wild matchups where, like, might be very dependent on how many times Arsene is able to see the light of day and how useful it is.
Yeah, I would say.
Because, like,
it's kind of like Sheik in that regard, because she has a hard time killing. So if you can maximize your ability to get reward off of Arsene for the times that she can't kill you, you end up coming out a lot more ahead in a lot of interactions.
I like seeing the Sheik here. Because we're seeing...
Pick Sheik?
Yeah, he picked Sheik.
Okay, cool.
We're seeing... if they're not getting a lot of use out of Arsene, then that explosion factor isn't a matter. Sheik's recovery is a lot less interruptible.
Yeah, I would say so for sure. And also the risk on interrupting it is a lot higher because Vanish's hitbox is so strong.
Oh yeah. Being able to just disappear and come back with a big explosion, very nice.
There's also something very refreshing about seeing such a Smash 4 matchup in Ultimate.
Yes.
It's just charming. It's like quaint, you know?
Yeah. It makes me feel nice.
I thought that Vanish was going to connect and do some nasty
that's so
stuff.
scary. Everything that was happening on that platform was terrifying.
Yeah, I would say so. Karna is very, very accustomed to this character, and I think maybe got a little bit too sure of himself in that interaction. Oh my lord!
Sometimes you just get back aired and explode. I believe those were your words?
Yep. And I will stand by them until the day I die.
And they are true words.
Truer words have never been spoken.
We don't have Aha in this matchup to cover the side B the same way, but we do have needles and ducking. Ducking is actually...
Ooh.
What the heck?
That was incredible. Because he rolled behind. The up tilt got like the launcher hit, but not the linking hit on the top end. So it just sent Karna behind Bayo.
I love... Look, the traps that Sheik's able to set up, especially because of Bayo's lack of... When it's not bats within, air dodge being so poor.
That's the trade-off for having effectively a frame 1 air dodge, you know? There's got to be some sacrifice.
Exactly.
I am kind of surprised that we haven't seen Karna call as much because, like you were remarking on earlier, I don't think we've seen Lima commit to a heel slide ever.
It's not easy to commit to muscle memory because it's also not like every matchup that it comes through. That crawl is very, very big.
Is it?
That big as in like useful, not big as in tall.
I was going to say, like,
it's actually very short.
That down air was incredibly smart. Good awareness from Karna in that position there.
You can never really snap ledge from Bayonetta. Oh, that was a sick
Don't miss your tech.
I mean,
or don't tech away or in place.
Just don't be on that platform, please.
Please run away.
Look at the DI from Karna. Like, normally people get hit by Lima there and take like 30% minimum, but upwards of 60, 70.
Yeah, I've been really, really impressed with Karna's defensive counterplay for the majority of this set.
Look at there. There comes the crawl. He's able to escape a lot of pressure without having to commit to the shield, which is huge in this game.
Yeah, because drop shield is, what, 11 frames?
11 frames if you get hit by anything. 4 frames if you don't get hit by anything.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, 7 frames if you don't get hit by anything.
Interesting.
Yeah. It adds 4 extra frames to dropping shield when anything hits your shield.
Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. But yeah, oh my god!
Oh my god. That was insane.
That hurt me.
If anyone's wondering why I am where I am on the couch,
there was a third
there
participant.
was a body here.
If you were wondering why that commentary was kind of jank for a little
while,
there
was a lot going on, and I apologize.
I promise we're not hallucinating. I promise there was a third person on this couch.
I do apologize for my